Hi friends, it's me, Carrie, and we are back for Bedtime Bible Adventures. And tonight's story is called Betrayed with a Kiss. And in fact, this story is about a friendship gone bad. There is one of Jesus' disciples. Oh yes, we have betrayed with a kiss over here. One of Jesus' disciples betrays him. And his disciples are his best friends, his buddies, the ones he hangs out with all the time. And one of them sadly betrays him. So I'm going to go ahead and read you this story from, this is called The Complete Illustrated Children's Bible. So we're starting it out in Matthew 26, Mark 14, and Luke 22. And this one is called Betrayal. Jesus knew that the Pharisees and those who hated him, feared him, were waiting for an opportunity to arrest him. He spent his days in Jerusalem in the temple, but each night he returned to Bethany to sleep. Yet, even amongst his dearest friends, there was no one who would be his enemy. Judas Iscariot, the disciple in charge of the money, was dishonest. That means he wasn't always telling the truth. He kept some of the money for himself, instead of giving it to those people that needed it. His greed made him do a very, very bad thing. Judas went to the chief priests in secret and asked them how much money they would give him if they delivered Jesus to him. So this is him before those priests. The priests couldn't believe their ears. They knew that Judas was one of Jesus' closest and most trusted friends. They offered him 30 pieces of silver, and Judas accepted. From then on, Judas was simply waiting for the opportunity to hand Jesus over. So this is Judas collecting those 30 pieces of silver to turn in one of his best buddy old pals. Well, Jesus, as you know in our other story, was after the Last Supper, he began to pray in the garden, right? And his friends fell asleep. Well, the third time, this is what happens. A crowd of people burst into the garden, many armed with weapons, kind of like this guy right here. He's armed with a weapon. On guard, right? At the head of them was Judas Iscariot, and he had told the chief priest that he would kiss Jesus so they would know who to arrest. And Judas approached him. Jesus said sadly, "Oh, Judas, why would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss?" Ready? When he comes to kiss him on the cheek. And, he kisses him on the cheek. Peter struck out his sword, but Jesus told him to put his sword away, and he allowed the soldiers to arrest him. And he said, "I am the one you have come to find," he said quietly. "Let these others go. You had no need to come here with swords and clubs. You could easily have taken me when I was in the temple courts." When the disciples realized that Jesus was going to allow himself to be taken prisoner, they fled in fear and despair. One of their best friends taken to jail, and they left afraid. Wow. And you know what? The story goes on to tell us more, and you're going to have to tune in next time to find out the rest of the story. But while we wait, we're going to sing a song. You ready? Let's see if you can sing this song with us. I believe in the risen one. I believe that you live forever. I believe that you will come. Found this love. No, thank you. I believe in the sun. Show me where. No more kissing me. Jesus is my best friend. You will always be. Nothing will ever change. That Jesus, you are my best friend. You will always be. Nothing will ever change that. 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 Jesus, you're my best friend. You will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend. You will always be. And nothing will ever change that. You will always be. You will always be. How many of you have Jesus as your best friend? Me too, my best friend. You will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend. You will always be. And nothing will ever change that. 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 Wow, I don't know about you, but I'm excited that Jesus is always going to be my best friend. How about you? And even though Jesus' best friends betrayed him, we can always know that God will never betray us. Yeah, he'll never betray us with a kiss or any other way, because guess what? He loves us so much that he even died on the cross, which is coming soon. So stay tuned for that story, friends.
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Bye.
Wait a minute, we didn't pray. Your turn, go.
God, please help us. Whoever that is bad that obeyed you, please just help them to be good. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Bye.